All right. You gotta do it.
I don't want to do it.
You gotta do it.
I don't want to do it.
Come on, because because League of Legends makes you salty, and it's a spoonful of salt.
I don't want to do it.
Come on. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Do it for the vine.
Oh.
Hey everyone, welcome to GameGorgon. My name's Indigo.
And I'm thirsty.
And today we're going to be talking about Nexus Blitz, which is the new League of Legends game mode.
Yeah.
That
was the episode. Thank you very much. First, we want to tell you our relationship with League because we are not, believe it or not, we are not Challenger League players.
I'm up. I'm coming.
Some games that went.
Oh!
I don't even like League of Legends, to be completely honest with you.
And before you close the video, that's a very valuable opinion for this specific situation because of what it did to his opinion about League of Legends.
I have played more hours of League of Legends since Nexus Blitz has come out than my entire career of League of Legends as a whole.
Yeah, League of Legends games are difficult, right? They're very snowbally. And so if you don't know what you're doing, playing from behind because of the snowballing nature, very difficult, right?
Well, and it's not just coming back from behind,
Yeah.
It's understanding the mechanics of the game, it's the community that's involved with League of Legends.
A lot of them, not all of you. Some of you are great. Some of you have helped me out. I want to make that abundantly clear.
No,
a whole bunch of you are assholes.
It's just so frustrating to being a new player that it's just like, I don't want to spend 40 minutes to an hour in a game.
They're also very long games.
Where I'm going to lose.
Yeah.
Inevitably, just so that I can play this game over and over again to finally get good, to then still have a 50-50 chance of losing after 45 minutes to an hour.
Exactly. Nexus Blitz is definitely not a normal League game. There are oodles and oodles of changes that make the game, I think, easier, more approachable, and less frustrating in the long run. One, very short. Very concise and short games. They cannot last longer than 20 minutes. Because at around 18 minutes, your Nexus literally stands up out of the ground and walks into lane and meets the enemy Nexus, and I think it hits minions on the way. And those two things just duke it out until one of them dies. And so even if you haven't pushed past enemy towers, you're going to have to kill their Nexus. That is the objective is in the most vulnerable spot on the map, which is very close to the middle of it.
I think that's very, very important too, because even if you're really bad at the game, max you're playing is 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm gonna play this game. I've never played this character. I'm gonna try this character out. 20 minutes, done. Okay, I got a feeling of the character.
Yeah.
I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Or, hell yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah, so there's only 2 lanes in this map. There's technically a 3rd lane up at the top, but it's not a lane and the tower's immune to damage.
Yeah.
So you can't push it. It's literally just there to prevent invasions.
Yeah.
So the 2 lanes have a tower each on the front, and then a single tower behind those 2, so that the 2 lanes kind of merge into one, and then the inhibitor, Nexus Tower Nexus. So it's a way smaller playing area. The lanes are basically touching each other.
Oh yeah, like to move from mid to bottom.
You go through a bush.
Yeah, it's like
there's nothing.
It makes it so that team fights happen way more frequently.
Yeah, and the whole game's basically one team fight. If you have the range for it, basically. Like, there's no safe farming. There's no, like, where's the enemy team? Like, if you don't know where the enemy team is, they're in their jungle.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
And there's really only one jungle position that is so far back or protected that you can't be invaded.
Yeah, one of the minions is literally under the invulnerable tower.
Yes.
So that probably can't be invaded, ever.
No.
And then there's one, the wolves are very close to the tower, but you could invade them if you wanted to.
Yep.
So it makes the jungle a little bit safer in that regard. There are also 2 junglers per team.
Yeah.
Which is a new thing. And to make that mechanic work, the junglers share gold, the junglers share buffs if they're clearing the same buff at the same time, and one of them last hits it. It's designed, I think, to make it a little easier for them to like rotate together and like make that rotation more decisive. There are also events. Now these add a couple of things in my opinion. One, they make victories during the events more impactful. And 2, they are silly and kind of add a little bit of like fun and lightheartedness to the mode. The way that the events work is you'll be given a 30-second countdown timer that'll say an event's going to start, but you won't know which one. And then once the countdown reaches 0, you get to know what the event is, and the event spawns at the same time.
Okay.
So there are a bunch of different events, and they're actually adding more. I was reading the patch notes, and last time we played it, we encountered
we're like, what is this?
Yeah, what's happening? So there's a battle royale one where the play area shrinks and shrinks and shrinks, and depending on who's winning, we think, the play area will favor one side of the map or the other. There's Loot Teemo, which a giant golden Teemo spawns, and if you hit him, you get gold, and if you last hit him, you win the event. There's Scuttle Crab Racing, where killing the enemy Scuttle Crab, there's an actual racetrack going down the middle of the map. Kill the enemy Scuttle Crab, it goes into stasis. You basically have to get your Scuttle Crab to bottom lane first. It's really cool. They're really creative and really silly, and I think that's good for League of Legends, and they're really fun.
Yeah. It's brought me into the game, and like I've said, I'm playing a lot more of it. Not only am I playing a lot more of it, I'm getting to test out characters and try new things and be able to get a sense of those characters. I'm getting to know what that character at max level is like, what I can and cannot do.
Yeah.
And while I understand it does not correlate directly to the actual game,
of course,
I get a sense and I have a basis.
And not only that, but you also get a sense of how other characters play when you're fighting against them. Because League has so many characters, and one of the things that's difficult for me about League is being in lane and not knowing what's gonna happen when my enemy hits level 6. Not even knowing what's gonna happen when my enemy hits level 2. This gives players an opportunity to basically practice, and not only that, but practice the late game. If you're brand new and you're just getting stomped early game and you never experience a big late game team fight, and then you get into that situation, it's so hectic that you don't know what to do. But this almost guarantees that you get there. I think at the very least, experienced players currently in League should support it as a gateway into actual League of Legends. That's my opinion, at least.
Sure.
All right, everybody, head down to the comments. Let us know, what is your favorite event in Nexus Blitz? Is it Battle Royale? And why not just go play Fortnite then? You know? While you're down there, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we post new content, and then come reach out to us on Twitter, talk to us about Nexus Blitz, maybe come carry us through a couple games. You can get me at QueueTimes on Twitter.
You can get a hold of me at IndigoQT, or you can get a hold of both of us on Twitter at _QueueTimes, or head over to Instagram and see our photos at QueueTimes.
We've been GameGorgon. We'll see you guys next time.